Hi, I'm Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I buy trade paperbacks. I buy omnibus. I buy collected editions. You know, epic collections, DC Finest, modern epics, compendiums, absolute editions. I'm crazy about those books. I love talking about them. And today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite subjects of the year. The near mint condition Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus poll. It's coming up. This is when the experts at near mint condition start mapping a bunch of potential books and we all get to vote. I can't wait. It's one of my favorite times of the year. I'm such a geek. You guys know I voted in the Tiger Eyes Marvel Omnibus poll and even kept my results, taking notes during the show. And of course, my favorite one is the Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus poll. I love it every year. It's so great. And I've been thinking about it nonstop for a couple of months now. And I've whittled it down to my top 10 picks for what I want to vote for in the Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus poll. People much smarter than me, like Crisis and Omar and Taylor and Tiger Eyes, all these people have been putting together mapped out omnibuses, and I think it's fantastic. But I have come up with my own list, and I want to share them with you today in Chubby Ray's top 10 DC Omnibus picks. Are you ready? Now it's a Chubby Ray video, so you know, honorable mention. Let's start with our honorable mention. And let me say, I'm shocked that we haven't seen this from DC yet. It's a book from their most collected hero that they've never done. We've had the Flash Silver Age. We've had the Flash from Crisis on Infinite Earths all the way to current collected. Do you know what era the Flash has never been collected? The Bronze Age. Now I'm hoping the DC Finest will make this up and collect some. But why not give us my honorable mention choice, a Flash Bronze Age omnibus? Oh my God. This would include all the stuff from the trial of Barry Allen. This would have the stuff with Iris going into the future. Barry's second wife. Do you guys even remember that Barry Allen had a second wife? These are books like from issue 250 to like 350, things in there. They were great books, great Flash stories. None of it's collected. None of it's available in collected edition. We need it. We need the Flash Bronze Age omnibus. That's my honorable mention. Number 10 was Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. They were two Green Lanterns. That's right, we need Green Lanterns. The Sam Humphries series that came out during the Rebirth era. These were great stories. And DC loves to collect Green Lantern stories. Why not Green Lanterns? These trade paperbacks are available now, but I would love to see an omnibus of Green Lanterns. I love Sam Humphries. And these books had art by Ed Bennis and others. Oh my God. And Robson Roca, great stuff. I mean, if you can get these trade paperbacks, they're definitely worth it. But I would love to see this in an omnibus. There's a lot of good things that happen. It's a great run. Sam Humphries, Green Lanterns. Number 10 on Chubby Ray's top 10 picks for DC omnibuses. Number 9. We're going back to the Rebirth era with Titans. I loved this story. You know, the Rebirth book itself had stories about Wally West coming back and no one knowing who he was. Well, what he tried to do is he tried to become a Titan again, but none of the Titans remembered him. The Titan series by Dan Abnett dealt with this, and the art by Brett Booth in this series is magnificent. I would love to see this become an omnibus. There's a lot of cool things that happen. The first paperback is Return of Wally West, which I think is a fantastic story, where the Titans fight the Titans. I don't want to give spoilers, but it's crazy. This also has Superman racing the Flash. Those stories are always great. Volume 2 also contains the return of Bumblebee. It's got the Justice League guest starring in it. Then you've got the classic Judas Among Us story in Volume 3. I mean, these were great stories with great art by Brett Booth. I'm such a fan of this Rebirth era. And I'm such a fan of the Titans. I want Dan Abnett's Rebirth era Titans to become an omnibus in my Chubby Ray's top 10 DC omnibus picks. Number 8, Joshua Williamson's Superman. I think Joshua Williamson's Superman is fantastic. I cannot wait for it to become an omnibus. And I know it's new, so maybe they're waiting a little bit. DC, don't wait. Give us a Superman omnibus by Joshua Williamson. We're ready. Give us a volume 1 that has stuff from Super in it. Luther in jail, Superman trying to work with him, Jimmy Olsen falling in love with the wrong person, Superman and Zatanna team up during the Absolute Power era. The stories from Volume 2, The Chained, were great. This includes a story where Superman goes back to the Western times, which is kind of cool. Plus, you got the stuff from House of Brainiac, guest starring Lobo. If you make it a short omnibus, make this Volume 1. Or include some of the all-in stuff and make it a big, thick omnibus. I'll buy it. Give me Rise of the Superwoman. Give me the surprises with the Time Trapper. The stuff from the Love and Mercy paperback, which is great. Either way, it would be awesome. Superman by Joshua Williamson. Number 8 in the Chubby Ray's top 10 picks for a DC Omnibus. Number 7. I always jokingly call this the Road to No Man's Land. But why not take those events that happened before No Man's Land and put them into an omnibus? Contagion, which is when, I shouldn't give a spoiler, but someone's trying to make everyone in Gotham sick with a contagion, with a virus. And it's crazy. And this is the whole Bat family doing their best to stop it. These are stories by Chuck Dixon and Doug Mensch, Alan Grant, and it's stories from Batman, Detective, Nightwing, Robin, Catwoman, you name it. That's all in Contagion. And then you got Batman Legacy. This is all the stuff that led up to Road to No Man's Land. We need an omnibus. Road to No Man's Land, or call it whatever you want to call it. We need it. It's number 7 on Chubby Ray's top 10 DC Omnibus Wants. Number 6, you know I want this. Benjamin Percy's Green Arrow. Oh, this is so good. This is definitely another rebirth for Green Arrow. No character starts from the beginning more than Green Arrow, and it's great. Volume 1, Death and Life of Oliver Queen. Volume 2, The Island of Scars. He always goes back to an island, but it's great. Volume 3, Emerald Outlaw. Come on. It's so good. The Otto Schmidt art is fantastic in this series. I would love to see it oversized and in an omnibus. It's number 6. Come on, DC. Give it to us. Benjamin Percy and Otto Schmidt's Green Arrow. Give us a DC omnibus. That's number 6. Number 5, one of DC's hottest writers right now. How did he start? He started with The Flash. How about Jeremy Adams' Flash run? If you're a fan of Joshua Williamson's Rebirth Flash run, they just did volumes 1, 2, and 3 of that. All right, it's time for the run that came after Williamson's run. It was Jeremy Adams' run, which if you collect the trade paperbacks, you know it's volumes 16, 17, 18, and 19 of Jeremy Adams taking over the Flash. It's when Wally West replaces Barry Allen as the Flash. It also takes place during Dark Crisis. So it includes the search for Barry Allen, which is a Dark Crisis tie-in story. And I gotta tell you, this Jeremy Adams stuff is very good. These are the first books I read where I went, boy, Jeremy Adams is a star. And he is a star. These books are really good. You know, with Jeremy Adams being so big now, it's nice to go back to when he first started out with DC. These Flash books are great, and they will make a fantastic omnibus. Give me Jeremy Adams' Flash run. Number 5 on my Chubby Ray's top 10 DC Omnibus Wants. Number 4, one of my favorite eras of the Justice League of America. Starting with Brad Meltzer, Ed Bennett's artwork. I'm talking those great stories. Tornado's Path or Lightning Strikes. Oh my God. And then we've got the Dwayne McDuffie run, which was fantastic. It's got the Justice League of America versus the Injustice League. This is so good. And that Ed Bennett's artwork. Oh man. Oh, we need this in an omnibus. Second Coming, another great book. How about this one? Justice League of America crossing over with the Milestone Heroes. This is another fantastic story. We need an omnibus of these Dwayne McDuffie Justice League stories. Justice League of America by Meltzer and McDuffie. Oh my God. Would be a huge hit. It's number 4. Now you knew if I'm doing a video about top 10 DC Omnibus Wants, you had to know that my top 3 picks were all gonna be of the same variety. So let's go to number 3. The Legion of Superheroes. Let's start with the Legion of Superheroes, The Darkness. Started around Legion of Superheroes number 260. You know, all the stories leading up to the Great Darkness saga. I mean, these are really good stories. This is all these books in the 260s and 270s and 280s, Legion of Superhero. It's great. Then you've got the Great Darkness Saga, which was Legion of Superheroes 290 through 294. Oh my god. And wrap it up with Legion of Superheroes The Curse with Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl's children. Oh my god, what a great story. This is stuff in the early 300s and late 290s. You can collect into several omnibuses or one big one. Run all the stuff before Great Darkness Saga and the Great Darkness Saga and the stuff after that was in The Curse. It's number 3 on my Chubby Ray's Top 10 DC Omnibus Wants. Number 2, you know we're back to the Legion of Superheroes and more Paul Levitt's Legion of Superheroes. In fact, it's Paul Levitt's going from issue 1 on up to like issue 40 of the Legion of Superheroes Baxter series. Start with the Legion of Superheroes fighting the Legion of Supervillains. Oh my god. The series that ends with a shocking death of a main character. Follow it up with Legion taking on such great, memorable villains. In fact, take it up all the way to when Superboy finally leaves in the crossovers with Superman. It was after Crisis on Infinite Earths. Legion of Superheroes Baxter series Omnibus would be great. It's my number 2 pick and number 1. Here we go. I'm really geeking out. Let's start with giant-sized Legion of Superheroes, which was actually in Adventure Comics. Let's get into those Superboy and Legion of Superhero issues in the late 100s, like the classic 197. Awesome. How about Superboy and Legion 203, which includes Mike Grell, fantastic art. Might be my favorite issue ever. Then you've got the issues in the 200s that are so good. Take it to those issues in the 230s, even through the 240s. Take it up to where the name went from Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes until the first issue of the Legion of Superheroes. All this stuff happened during the Bronze Age. So let's call it Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age. That's number 1 on my Chubby Ray's Top 10 DC Omnibus Wants. So let's run down the results of my geekiest video ever. Number 1, Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age. Number 2, Legion of Superheroes Baxter series. All that Paul Levitt's, Keith Giffen stuff of 1 through like 40. Make it a volume 1. Number 3, Legion, the Darkness era. Run it from the books when they changed the name from Superboy and the Legion to the Legion of Superheroes. From when they changed the name all through the Great Darkness Saga and after. Number 4, Justice League by Meltzer and McDuffie. I love that era. Number 5, Jeremy Adams' The Flash. I loved Jeremy Adams' Flash run. I think it would make a fantastic omnibus. Number 6, Benjamin Percy's Green Arrow. It was Benjamin Percy and Otto Schmidt. It was awesome, and everybody should read it, and we should be able to read it in oversized omnibus style. Number 7, Batman, Contagion and Legacy. You know, the road to no man's land. Number 8, Superman by Joshua Williamson, Volume 1. Give us the stories from Supercorps, The Chained, and Dark Path. All that stuff would be great. Or you could make it one big one and include the all-in stuff. Number 9, The Titans Rebirth run by Dan Abnett. I loved it. It would make a great omnibus. Dan Abnett, Brett Booth. I love those stories, and it would make a perfect omnibus on my shelf. And number 10, Sam Humphries, Green Lanterns. Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, the Green Lanterns. That omnibus would be fantastic. And of course, honorable mention, The Flash Bronze Age omnibus. Come on, DC, gotta give us one. I'm starting to put my list together to prepare for the Near Mint Condition Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus poll. I'm hoping the Near Mint's experts are mapping books similar to what I'm mapping, and we get to choose these books from the poll. I'll let you know when the poll's happening, so you'll be able to vote. Pretty sure it's coming next month, and I'm excited about it. If you are as excited about DC Comics as I am, then you should become a subscriber to ChubbyRay Comics, or follow me on TikTok. If you become a member on YouTube, you get the videos early. Hey, make sure to watch my live streams. I do them several days a week, and come back every day and check my new video content. I try my best. I'm Ray, aka Chubby Ray. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next one. So long, everybody.